This is a great challenge and one of the hardest things I've done in my life.
The constant look on your face looks like you don't care. Not a single person in here wants to follow instruction. And it's a direct reflection of your leadership. Figure it out. Yes, sir.
I really want to make it through and prove to myself that I can be a CHP officer.
What's the saying? Prepare for the worst. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. There you go. Something like that.
Fatigue and stress definitely start to set in at this point, and you can really feel it, but I just keep trucking along, just one foot in front of the other one. You know, meal to meal for now.
I never really drank that many energy drinks, but being here is a whole nother level. I feel like I'm having one every day or every other day, and that's when you know the struggle is real.
The academy curriculum is pretty demanding. It's, I'd probably sum it up about probably 2-3 years of college in about 6 months.
It's challenging retention-wise, and it's challenging, you know, because we are up early and we do have late nights.
It feels like there's a lot getting thrown at us. You have to learn all these different terms, penal codes, vehicle codes, 10 codes, it's just a lot of things that you need to learn at this point.
I spend a lot of my weekends studying, reading over the materials that we've been given in class. I have to try extra hard, you know, with the academic portion. I'm more of a physical person.
Once you're done with your day, you just have to study for the next day.
Every time you come to range, you will be learning a different skill. From the day you are taught that skill, you need to continue to practice it.
So far, all of the instructors that I've met and we've met have been incredible. They all are special in their own ways, and they all bring something to the table.
You know, they put in a lot of work and time to get us up to the academic level that we need to be at.
As long as you pay attention, they pretty much give us everything we need, and it's up to us to study at that point.
I honestly don't know how I'm doing it, but I'm doing it. And if I can do it, that means you can do it.
Here's your command to drive that gun forward, pull back with that support hand, lock your holster retention, go past them.
The hand that starts that slide is the hand that is helping you initiate that counter steer.
It doesn't matter what you did before this. It doesn't matter if you were military, if you were a drill sergeant somewhere, a correctional officer somewhere, if you were a 5th grade teacher, if you worked at Safeway, if you worked at Costco. We're all here, and we're all wearing the same uniform, and we're all working together.
We are finally, you know, getting to know each other, what our names are. Not like the second week, you're like, oh, I've never seen you before. Who are you? Or what's your name?
Living with my 2 roommates, who are really cool, is actually helpful. If you're missing something, they can help you or say, hey, you're missing this or missing that.
I think the best thing I can say is that you just get used to how things are. You finally get assimilated everything. You try to get a good balance on your routine, but everything is completely go, go, go. Like, oh my gosh, I thought this was gonna get easier, and it's definitely not.
The lows here will get you sometimes, you know, especially when you're physically, mentally drained, and you'll have those moments of self-doubt. And for some people, unfortunately, that self-doubt wins. You know, we've had 3 cadets quit in this week. One of my beat partners, she was the girl that was next to me all the time, so she left today. You know, her lows got her.
A couple things that the Academy does is it prepares those for the road that are meant to be there, that should be CHP officers, and then it weeds out those who shouldn't be. And maybe it's better that they quit during the academy instead of getting out on the road and having something bad happen.
Good morning, ma'am. Officer Woods Crew with the California Highway Patrol. Can I get? We are in cover.
If somebody who knew nothing about the CHP were to ask me how to describe the academy, I would definitely describe it as one of the most challenging things that someone could possibly go through. It'll test you mentally, physically, maybe even spiritually.
These people want you to win. The instructors want you to win. Your roommates, your friends, they want you to win. That's what's important, and that's what you have to remember.
Everybody has a different experience here. It's attainable, but it's extremely challenging at the same time. But I know for a fact that it's worth it.
You know, we got past that phase where we're just running around like chickens with our heads cut off, and now we're actually like getting into the academy, and it feels really good.
And then towards the right.
The days are definitely long. Hour by hour doesn't seem to work for me, but I will say the weeks are going by really quickly.
I started this thing with my roommate where I ask her 2 to 3 wins of the day. They could be as little as I was able to eat my meal in a good time where you didn't have to scarf it down and rush, or it could be something big where you got a commendable. We share each other's wins every night, and it kind of like gives us a little pat on the back, and I'm gonna continue this tradition and continue to ask, and hopefully we can not let the bad days win and let the good days shine.
This is a dangerous job. I understand that coming in, and you have to be ready.
High intensity enforcement tactic driving. I am so completely shocked to see what these Chargers and Ford Explorers are doing.
There's a lot that goes into shooting your firearm.
When they said this will be your weapon if you are so lucky to graduate out of here, it felt like part of a transition into becoming a police officer. That felt pretty amazing.